Pardon to mention, madam. One mention, memo, madam. Earlier, my lord had directed to list this matter. We commence a 8th reason of
File memo for the yes.
Supplemented daily. Item
Your-
number 1.
Your Lordship, I pray for listing of BLAPL number 11.
Mention for the DR here.
May I please, my lordship? My lordship, BLAPL number 10,714. It was posted on 12 December 4 December 2025, but not listed here, lordship.
Mention before the DR. Yes, call them.
File memo, your lordship.
May I please,
Reply
madam? The petitioner insert the custody scenes 9925 for commission of offense 109 of BNS matter.
307.
307 is matter. Charge sheet already submitted 6/11/2025 matter.
My lord, the petitioner, the injured, Ranjan James, has sustained 5 number of grievous injuries. The photographs are also there, my lord. Injury report as well as the photograph. Total godataku kati pakichanti. And the petition number 1 has 5 number of criminal incidents. Dying declaration was recorded, but luckily at present the injured is survived, but his health condition is not.
Pass on the instruction.
The fact is that the injured has took away the mother of petitioners. Thereafter, quarrel held and the unfortunate occurrence taken place, madam.
What is the criminal antecedent you said?
My lord, fast forwarding.
That is G. Teja.
Yes, petition number 1.
Petition number. Let me the Land Council for the state has the case diary. Reveals that there are number of criminal antecedents against petitioner number 1, G. Teja, alias Gandhi Teja. They also produced some photographs of the injured to show the nature and gravity of the offense alleged against the petitioner and its impact on the victim. The Land Council for the state itself obtained specific instruction as to whether, in view of such injuries sustained by the injured, whether he is in a condition to move and about his present health condition. So, matter will be listed in the second week of January 2026. The Learning Council for the petition shall obtain instructions relating to the status of the criminal cases instituted against him. the petitioner number 1 and file a comprehensive affidavit in that respect, serving a copy on the Learning Council for the state. If any of such cases, as mentioned in the written instruction produced by the Learning Council for the state, bail has been granted to the petitioner number 1, the Learning Council for the state shall obtain specific instruction as to whether any application for cancellation of bail has been filed in such cases or not. 3 copy of the order is under the Learning Council. Yeah, case will have been and some of the cases. Yes.
Item 2.
My lord, a young boy of 20 years is entangled in the case of 394, custody since 13/8/2025.
By stabbing,
snatching of jewelry, which has been recovered from the co-accused person, and all the co-accused person enlarged on bail, annexed to court series.
by stabbing, the accused person have snatched away 856 gram, 880 milligram.
This has been recovered from the
Gold.
co-accused man.
And I have not obtained the case diary as well as the TI period report.
The Learning Council for the state sits some time, produce the case diary as well as obtain instruction relating to the criminal antecedent, if any, against the petition. Yes. After second week of January.
Item 3.
Well, 302 case diary is not there.
My friend, there are 3 files. There are 2 cases. Like the case diary with medical report of both the cases with along with the
CT and that criminal antecedent. Any other case, Mr. Mishra?
there are 2 cases, man. 3 fight, the 2 cases registered, 351 and 352.
Can you tell the connected case number, you say?
Well, the case in hand is prayer for bail is 351.
Okay.
And connected case is 352 of 25 of the Balaji
There
Sadar
also
case.
these petitioners are the
Accused. 351.
No, it's all right. Have you filed the bail application?
Yes.
What is the number I just need?
No, the
BLAPL number.
the present BLAPL number
No, that
13485.
is all right. The connected case number.
The connected, we are the prosecution.
Case counter case.
Yes.
The Learning Council for the petition on Mr. Mishra submits that there is a counter case, Mr. Mishra.
Yes.
It's a free fight. The entire allegation
There is a counter case to this case. The Learning Council for the state shall obtain inspection in respect of
same day, same time.
In the respect of such counter case. Yes. Second week of January. Yes.
Along with the medical reports. Both the
Case diary, criminal antecedent, all the things.
Man.
Yes, ma'am.
Second week of January.
Second week of January.
Item 4.
Your Lordship, I am appearing through VC. Your Lordship, the matter is regarding POXO Act and notice is to be sent.
All right. So notice.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Item 5.
Item 5 may be lordship, VC lordship. It is a Belgium matter lordship.
Yes,
The petition earlier on bail lordship 14/12. Thereafter the imbue issued on 30/7/24 and arrested on 9/12/2024. 25 lordship.
Yes, Mr.
My lord, Belgium.
Of the Learning Council, the petition Learning Council, the state Learning Council for the petitioner submits that the petitioner was on bail.
Within bail lordship 14/12/2022.
Taking of steps on the date fixed, non-bailable warrant of arrest was issued against him, by virtue of which he was taken into judicial court on 9/12/22. Allowed.
Obliged.
Item 6.
May please, Your Lordship. 3032 Miller, 79. Petitioner custody since 24/11/25.
Well, case of
Allegation is that
theft of a tractor
that has
recovered
been
from the
recovered.
petitioner, and petitioner has one criminal entry of similar nature.
Since when you are in custody,
24/11.
considering the submission made by the land council for the petitioner, that the petitioner will be self-custody. Since 25/11,
24/11/20.
2025, offense is tribunal magistrate. And after hearing the land council for the state, submitted that the petitioner had got one criminal antecedent and inclined to release the petitioner on allowed.
Item 7.
103 of the BRS matter.
302.
Yes, there is sin.
Yes, madam.
All the eyewitnesses stated that both were going in a motorcycle and the deceased was sitting at backside of the petitioner, and he had drunk maximum in which he is unable to sit there. So the petitioner who left him on the road and went only. And after he coming, he came to know that he is dead.
My lord, I am placing the statement of eyewitness. ଗତ 31/7
Yes, I would not.
ଗୋପାଳ ମୁଦୁଲି।
Follow Mutuli.
My lord,
Follow.
ଗତ 31/7/2025 ତାରିଖ ଦିନ
This is not go.
ସନ୍ତୋଷ ମଲ୍ଲିକ।
Santosh
ମଲ୍ଲିକ।
Malik.
My lord, ଗତ 31/7/2025 ଦିନ ଭୋର ସକାଳେ ମୁଁ ବିଲକୁ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି। ସନ୍ତୋଷ କୁମାର ମଲ୍ଲିକ ଦି ଡିସିଜ୍ ଗାଡି ପଛରେ ବସିଥିଲା ମଦ ବ୍ୟାଗ ଧରିକି ଓ ଲାଦୁ ମୋଟରସାଇକେଲ ଚଲାଉଥିଲା। ଲାଦୁ ଇଜ ଦ ଆକ୍ୟୁଜ୍ ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ। ସେ ପଛରେ ମଦ ଧରିକି ବସିଥିଲା ଓ ବିଲ ମଝି ରାସ୍ତାର ଗୋଲଟୁଆ ବଗମରା ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଟର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ମଦ ବେଗ ସନ୍ତୋଷ କୁମାର ମଲ୍ଲିକ ତଳକୁ ପକାଇ ଦେବାରୁ ତାଙ୍କ ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଝଗଡା ମାରପିଟ ଲାଗିଲା। ବରଦା ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ଦି ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ପିଟିସନର ଆଲିଆସ ଲାଦୁ ହଠାତ୍ ରାଗି ଯାଇ ସନ୍ତୋଷ କୁମାର ମଲ୍ଲିକକୁ ମୁହଁରେ, ନାକ ପାଖରେ, ମଥା ପାଖରେ, ଡାହାଣ ହାତରେ ଜୋରରେ ମାରିଲା। ଯାହା ଫଳରେ ରାଗିକି ହାତ କିଛି କୋଉଥିରେ ଜୋରରେ ମାରିଲା, ଖାଲି ୱିପନ କିଛି ନାହିଁ। ଯାହା ଫଳରେ ରାଗିକି ସନ୍ତୋଷ କୁମାର ମଲ୍ଲିକ ଦି ଡିସିଜ୍ ଘରକୁ ଫେରି ଆସୁଥିଲା ଓ ବରଦା ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ସାହୁ ଆଲିଆସ ଲାଦୁ ଉକ୍ତ ଜରି ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ମଦକୁ ବେଗରେ ଗାଡିରେ ଟଙ୍ଗେଇ ନେଇ ବଗମରା ପଟେ ଚାଲିଗଲା। ସନ୍ତୋଷ କୁମାର ମଲ୍ଲିକ କିଛି ବାଟ ଚାଲି ଚାଲି ଘରୁ ଫେରିଲା ବେଳେ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ଆଘାତ ଯୋଗୁଁ ତଳେ ପଡିଗଲା ଏକ ବିଲ ପାଖରେ, ଯାହା ଫଳରେ ତାଙ୍କର ମୃତ୍ୟୁବରଣ ଘଟିଛି। 9/8/25
What about charge sheet?
submitted.
Under what offense?
302
302 এটা কেবে কা offense?
ମାନେ 103
103.
my lord.
What about criminal antecedent?
ନାହିଁ କିଛି।
There is no material that any weapon was used to assault.
My lord. And the cause of death, the doctor opined that cause due to extradural hemorrhage and its complication thereof. However, final opinion of the cause of death kept reserved, awaiting chemical examination report. After obtaining the chemical examination report, police made a query from the treating doctor, PM doctor. The doctor opinion is, in the absence of any other injuries on the body of the deceased, it may be opined that the injury caused in internal as well as external part of the body of the deceased are unlikely to be caused by fall from the motorcycle facing towards ground. Second, the internal as well as external injuries would have been caused by hard and blunt force impact over the face and frontal area of the head, as mentioned in the PM report, and it cannot be ruled out that the injuries could not have been caused by due to any assault.
The cause of death is due to head injury.
My lord.
Hemorrhage my lord.
Head injury जो hemorrhage है कि देखिए PM report.
I have folded my lord. PM report and opinion of the doctor both have been.
এটা তো হলো PM report, opinionটা পড়া।
For
Are the learning counsel for the petition, learning counsel for the state. Learning counsel for the petitioner submits the petitioner is in judicial custody since 9/8/2025, and he has been charge sheeted under section 103(1) of BNS. The occurrence in question is on 31/7/2025, and as per the eyewitness account of Hon'Ble, the petitioner and the deceased Santosh Malik were moving in a motorcycle, and the deceased was the pillion rider, and he was holding some liquor bottles in a bag, which accidentally fell down on the ground, for which a quarrel ensued between the two, during course of which the petitioner stated to have assaulted the deceased. However, there is no evidence that any weapon was used in assaulting the deceased, and there is no criminal antecedent against the petitioner. Submits that in the surrounding circumstances in which the offense alleged to have been committed, and the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, the bail application may be favorably considered. And counsel for the state placed the statement of the eyewitness Gopal Ravi and also the post-mortem report, which indicated that the cause of death was due to extradural hemorrhage and its complication thereof. And the final opinion of the cause of death was kept reserved, awaiting chemical examination report of the preserved viscera and the biological samples. Subsequently, after perusal of such reports, the doctor has opined that in absence of any other injuries on the body of the deceased, it may be opined that the injuries in the internal as well as external part of the body of the deceased are unlikely to be caused by falling down from the motorcycle facing towards ground. Stop. It was also opined that the internal as well as external injuries would have been caused by hard and blunt force impact over the face and frontal area of the head, as mentioned in the PM report. And it cannot be ruled out that the injuries could not have been caused due to any assault. Stop. Then counsel for the state fairly submitted that there is no criminal antecedent against the petitioner. Considering the submission made by the land counsel for the respective parties, nature of accusation against the petitioner, surrounding circumstances under which the offense is stated to have been committed, period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, and since there is no criminal antecedent against the petitioner and investigation has been completed, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail, subject to condition that he shall not try to tamper with the evidence, shall not indulge in any criminal activities, appear before the learned trial court on each date to which the case shall be posted. Violation of any terms and condition shall entail cancellation of bail.
Item 8.
Not
that here allegation of the offences are under section 287, 288, 289, 105, 35 of the BNS Act, relates with section 9B of the Explosive Act and 4 and 5 of the Explosive Act. My lord, kind of a glance please to page 17, paragraph 6 of the rejection order, in which, my lord, it is clear that the one of the co-accused persons, she was selling the firecracker and rocket and other, my lord, fire items, my lord, in his fruit shop, and that the informant received the reliable information that this person is selling, and then a raid was conducted, and the other co-accused person, whose name is S.K.Sahoo alias Gunnu, while he was selling firecracker to the general public in his food shop at Puruna Katak Main Road, on search, 3,000 cartons of different firecrackers, including different varieties of rockets and Tiger bombs, were recovered and seized from the place surrounded by the populated area, having large number of dwelling houses nearby the same. The said accused was possessing and selling the firecracker illegally without having any license. The said accused also confessed regarding involvement of the other co-accused persons, namely Alok Datta, Kanti, Kanu Parida, Lakshmindra Parida, and the present accused Mogiram Behera in the illegal firecracker business, along with him and other co-accused persons, my lord. That persons who were arrested, they were released on bail. This is the order.
No, rejection order indicates paragraph 7 that the above named accused persons had stocked huge quantity of firecrackers and explosive materials in the house of the petitioner at village Jia Kata, Puruna Kata, and it was exploded and one person died and 7 to 8 persons sustained injuries.
On that
and
case,
several houses were damaged
yes.
and for which the case was registered and they have been forwarded. So
my
you
lord,
are in illegal possession of the firecrackers and the explosive substance
my lord,
without any license.
my lord.
So,
And in that case,
one
my lord,
person died. Previously, due to this stocking of illegal crackers, one accident took place, one person died.
ମାନେ ଆଗରୁ ନୁହଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା, ସେଇ 3 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଘଟଣା ହେଲା, 3 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା 4ଟା କେସ୍ ହେଲା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ।
stage of investigation.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଥିରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ବେଲ ରେ ଯାଇଛି, କାଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଥିଲା 107 10।
Yeah, I want to in this case. What is the stage of investigation?
ମାନେ co-accused persons ମାନେ standing
Charge sheet submitted, but the petitioner has three number of criminal incident of similar nature.
Similar ମାନେ ସେଇ ଗୋଟାଏ ଏକାଥରକରେ ଧରା ହେଲେ,
Counsel for the
my humble submission
has produced the case diary.
ଏକାଥରକରେ ଧରା ହେଲେ 4ଟାଙ୍କ କେସ୍ ଦିଆ ହେଲା। କାଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ 2ଟା କେସ୍ ରେ ବେଲ ରେ ଯାଇଛି, ଆଜି 2ଟା କେସ୍ ଅଛି। Other co-accused persons standing on the similar footing, they all are released on bail, my lord. This is the order, my lord. Recently they have already released on bail.
Petitioner has got 3 criminal antecedents.
A similar nature, ସେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ହେଇଛି।
Wherein counsel for the petitioner obtain instruction relating to the status of those cases and file a comprehensive affidavit in that respect, serving a copy on the Land and Council for the state. It is stated by the Land and Council for the petitioner that in the other cases, the petitioner has been granted bail. The Land and Council for the state shall obtain instructions as to whether any application has been filed by the state for cancellation of bail. Put up this matter in the 2nd week of January 2026. Yes.
My lord, କାଲି ଥିଲା, କାଲି ସେଇ କେସ୍ ରେ ବେଲ ରେ ଯାଇଛୁ 107 108 ରେ କୋର୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର
Next.
Item 9.
9 charge sheeted offense under section 64 or 351. And with
376 case died in not there.
earlier approach this honorable court where direction has been issued after injunction with decree in place.
Case diary and criminal antecedent. Yes, next.
Item 10.
The online fraud, my lord, outsider, 4 lakhs online fraud. The petitioners are outsider. I have not received the case diary.
I am for the MD Hussain.
You both are similar.
Get the case diary. CD and criminal antecedent.
Charge sheet has been submitted.
Let him bring the case diary. Yes, next.
Item 11.
11 Similar with item 8.
Same, my lord, that he has already released on bail in other cases.
Through same order for this.
Recently, my lord,
Second week, January 22, like item number 8.
yeah.
Next,
12.
My lord, I pray, my lord, fix up a date, my lord. It will come in
second week, January, yes. Item number
12.
May I please, Lordship? The case order section 305, 331 for BNS. Corresponding section 380 and 457.
457 feet. The petition number 1 has 3 criminal antecedents and petition number 4 has 4 number of criminal antecedents.
yes.
May I
Is
please,
that from petition number 1 and 4?
my lord, all the petitions are aged about 19 years. All the cases are pending of
in absence of family members, entering into house of the informant, entirely looted the entire house.
my lord,
Fire was on against unknown person.
Yes.
So how the complicity of this petitioner in the crime came into home?
Yes. Some gold and silver ornaments have been seized from petition number 1 and petition number 4. Basing upon confession of petition number 1 and 4, other accused person arrested.
Gold ornaments, how gonna?
Silver ornaments,
Silver ornaments.
my lord.
But it appears that charge sheet has been submitted.
Yes.
So whether those gold and silver ornaments put to TI period?
That has in the record TI period report is not there.
Since when these people are in custody?
26, 10, 25.
1625.
26, 10, 25.
What about the criminal antecedent you said?
Petition number 1 has 3 criminal antecedents.
The recent case.
4 has 4 criminal antecedents.
What type of case is something?
The recent case, my lord.
What type of case, Mr. Saran?
Same offense, 380, 457 IPC. All the offenses same.
They are local man.
Local man, young boys, 19 years, my lord.
He is Saranga Sahi, PS Town, one person. Hardly Mr. Saran when counsel appearing for the petitioners, virtual High Court, Rentana. He submits that the petitioners are young boys, is it about 19 years, and the offenses are triable by magistrate. They are in judicial custody since 9/16/2025. And in the meantime, on completion of investigation, charge sheet has been submitted.
Yes, charge sheet submitted.
Under section 305, oblique 331 bracket 4.
Charge sheet filed under section 331 within bracket 4, 305, and 3 within 5.
3 bracket, how it is? 3 oblique 5.
3 within bracket 5.
3 oblique 5 by bracket 5 of BNS. A land council for the state submits that the petitioner number 1 and 4 have got some criminal antecedents, and though the FIR was lodged against unknown persons, but during purpose of investigation, the petitioner number from the possession of petition number
1 and
4, some gold and silver ornaments were seized, and on the basis of their confessional statement, the petitioner number 2 and petition number 3 were taken into judicial custody. However, he is unable to say with confirmation whether in respect of the seized gold and silver ornament, any face identification parade has been conducted or not. Considering the submission made by the Land and Council for the respective party, nature of accusation against the petitioner, the young age of the petitioners, and their period of detention in judicial custody, and inclined to release the petitioner on bail subject to conditions that petitioner number 1 and 4 shall appear before Tenkanal Town Police Station once in a week on every Sunday in between 10 to 4 for a period of 3 months, and they shall not indulge in any criminal activities. Violation of any terms and conditions shall entail cancellation of the allowed.
Yes, my lord.
Item 13.
21 kg ganja.
Kete?
21 kg.
After vacation.
Item 14.
CP achi.
No.
CP of criminal and fiscal second week of January 2026. Item 14.
I think earlier
40 kg ganja.
earlier rejected by Honorable Justice G. Sahoo.
CGC. Ether achi case diary.
No, my lord.
Earlier rejected by Honorable Justice G.
It is stated that earlier petitioner was bail was rejected by coordinate bench. They submit that so and so, that was so and so before the appropriate bench. Yes, next.
Item 15.
May please.
Dowry death case, I have not received the case date.
103 টা কটি আছে আপনার চাষটি
No, he is not having the case diary. Are you having all those documents with you?
নাই না
Charge sheet copy. Charge sheet copy ଅଛି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ये किए
husband
statement ଅଛି ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ସବୁ statement.
ଅଛି ସମସ୍ତ 161 ସବୁ
What is the cause of death?
asphyxia
Asphyxia ମାନେ କଣ କୋଉଥି ପାଇଁ asphyxia? Strangulation ବି asphyxia ହବ, suicide ରେ ବି asphyxia ହବ.
Don't know.
respiratory asphyxia due to pressure of neck consistent with the suicidal aim.
Varnantu apana. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ the land and council took some time to produce the case diary because this matter second week of January 2026. Yes, next.
Item 16.
Custody since 11th October 2022 and charge sheet filed under section 64 clause was 331 clause 6 of BNS.
Have you got the case diary? What is the age of the victim?
Age of the victim, madam.
Is a married
14 years.
She was sleeping in her own house.
Madam.
That day their husband and wife, they are taking the holy, sleeping in the veranda. Thereafter the accused
8/10/2024 तारीख को
The husband was, as it rejection order it appears, the husband was sleeping on the veranda in a drunken state.
both
And
victim also.
Victim also.
Madam. ମୁଁ ଏବଂ ମୋ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ନିଶାସକ୍ତ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ଆମ ଘର ପିଣ୍ଡାରେ ଶୋଇଥିଲୁ.
Then the allegation is that he came and committed the crime and fled out. Pass on kale dekhi kon statement achi. He is having 3 daughters and 2 sons in the same house.
next
It stated that nahi, the accused came to me and took me to a little distance, and there he committed the crime. So, what about this husband who was sleeping there and
They are tribal people and taking the Moholi.
no, that's all right. But husband was sleeping, and in the midnight, if this man coming and trying to pull him, so why she did not shout or protest? And she is a married lady and is at about 45 years, and children are also there. What is the stage of investigation now?
Trial has been commenced, but till that moment, no witness have been examined by the prosecution.
Victim has not been examined.
No, ma'am.
So, whether the case is posted to which date?
Case is posted for hearing, Your Honor.
No, hearing it's all right. You said that the charge has been framed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you tell us the next trial date? You ascertain from the Learned Council who is conducting the trial before the trial court.
Yes, sir.
It is pending in Malkangiri, additional session judge Malkangiri. But charge has been framed. That is your instruction.
Yes, sir.
It's a case under section 64 and 331 bracket is 6 of DNS. The Learned Council for the petitioner submits that in the case in the trial court, charge has been framed against the petitioner, but no witness has been examined. That is your instruction.
Yes, sir.
Stop. In view of such submission made, let the Learned Trial Court take expeditious step for examination of the victim on the next date and send the deposition copy of the victim in a sealed cover to this court. Stop. The Learned Council for the petitioner submits that the trial is posted to TO2 Kari Shadvikhan Siddhebe. The inspector in charge of Malkangiri police station shall appear before the Learned Trial Court, that is additional session judge Malkangiri in city number 119 of 2014. On or before date receive summons in respect of the victim and ensure her attendance on the date fixed. Free copy of the order be handed over to the Learned Council for the state for passing necessary instruction to the IAC of Malkangiri police station. This order shall be communicated to the Learned Trial Court by the Register Judicial in email. Next. Keep that date of trial.
Yes, sir.
Item 17.
May pleasure. Last attendant CD, C and 164.
Yes, item 17.
CD, C and statement of the victim was called for a lesson last present. The custody since 22/2/2025.
Pokso Act case.
Notice.
Notice also issued and he has received the notice.
कौन कोई receive?
I say IAC letter receive କରି ଛାଡ଼ିବେ. But they are not sending the V nama.
No, आपण format change न कले से हबनी पर କହିଥିଲି काली whether the गोटे से जो form रे हमर आपण पठौचंदी ता धीरे लेखन to add करंतु whether the victim oblique informant is interested to oppose the bail application? And if so, whether he will engage the counsel on his own or
through the legal
counsel
advice.
from the High Court Legal Services Authority will be engaged. If he says for engagement of High Court Legal Services Authority, wakalatnama is to be obtained from he or that is the so he must specifically fill up the column and also send the wakalatnama. That is how we can help the victim by engaging a counsel to oppose the application. That has not been done. Only simply this notice has been served.
Notice ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ପୁଣି ଆଦେହରେ ଆମର ଚିଠିରେ ରିସିଭ୍ କରି ନେଇ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି।
No, you just pass the necessary instruction. From this, the learning counsel for the state submits that though from the documents sent by inspector in charge of Kishan Nagar police station, it appears that the notice on the informant has been made sufficient. But there is nothing on record whether the victim wants to engage counsel to oppose the bail application on his own or through the High Court Legal Services Authority. Learned counsel for the state seeks some further time to obtain instruction in that respect. And if the victim is ready and willing to oppose the prayer for bail of the petitioner by engaging a counsel from the High Court Legal Services Authority panel, then wakalatnama shall be obtained from her and a counsel be engaged, and the copy of the bail application shall be furnished to him. Put up this matter in the second week of January 2026. Yes.
Item 18.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, on 22/8/2025, Honorable Court directed to to produce the case diary along with the criminal antecedent of the present petitioner, Lordship. Lordship,
available,
Lordship, here allegation is that, Lordship, there was a transportation of huge quantity of contraband articles in a vehicle, and 2 numbers of vehicle were escorting at the time of the transportations. And
commercial quantity.
One. Yes, Lordship, commercial quantity. But Lord,
it's my holiday, second week of January. Yes.
Lordship.
Item 19.
Lordship, the
Item 19 after vacation. After second week of January 2026. Yes.
Item 20.
28 legioners. Lordship, last occasion, Lordship directed to obtain the case diary and the criminal antecedent. But I have filed the criminal antecedent affidavit that is on flag C.
How many cases are there?
In 6 cases, my lord, 1 is similar nature and all the cases is on bail, my lord, and 3 cases is released on the investigation incident 41.
Where is the bail order copy?
Bail order.
Have you received the comprehensive affidavit?
Comprehensive affidavit without any document.
Acha, you verify if he is not producing. Yes, you verify from the concerned court whether it is in bail or not. The comprehensive affidavit has been filed by the father of the petitioner, in which it is mentioned that in some cases, now out of 6 cases, in 3 cases, the notice under section 41A of the CRPC has been served on the petitioner, and in other 3 cases, the petitioner is on bail. However, no bail order has been annexed to the comprehensive affidavit. The Land Council for the state seeks some time to verify the correctness of the averment taken in the comprehensive affidavit. Put up this matter in the second week of January 2026.
My lord, I have already served the charge sheet copy. Kindly mention.
All right. Next.
Item 21.
Item 21.
Lordship, offence is 109, and in between accused in custody 1825. Charge sheet is submitted 29/9/25, and co-accused person released on bail by this honorable courts. All co-accused persons released on bail. I have no criminal antecedent.
So, have you approached earlier this court?
No.
This is second date. This is second date.
Well, there are 4 applications seems to have been filed.
Filed and that is allowed. I have no criminal antecedent, charge sheet filed, and custody since 1/8/25. I have filed regarding criminal antecedent, that is my character certificate issued by the DCP Bhubaneswar. And that is Annexure 5. Charge sheet is Annexure.
No, where is the injured statement? What he has stated?
He stated that he is not attributed in any part of assaulted. The other accused person assaulted. He is only incited that to attack him. That is the matter, and his finger is injured as per the FR.
Who is this man? This
Somnath Panda.
Character certificate form.
Antecedent regarding.
This is to certify the character and antecedent of so and so has been verified during the stay of so and so. Nothing adverse was found. And what you are doing this Santosh?
That's it.
What is the avocation of this petitioner Asutosh?
Asutosh only he was present on the spot and he is a manager, field officer in a finance company. Sir, as per the FR allegation, as per the FR, Somnath Panda stated that he was L&T financial branch, both were working there and stated at one residence, and there he create relationship with a lady.
And where accused at the same village, the informant took the and they are staying in the one rented house. In that house, they are illicit relationship with another lady. When the house owner was opposed, then he attacked the house owner.
How not house owner? This Somnath Panda is the friend of the Asutosh Barik. He disclosed injured the Somnath Panda.
Somnath Panda.
The ଆଙ୍ଗୁଠିଟାକୁ ଇଏ କରିଦେଇଥିଲେ ଇଞ୍ଜୋର୍ଡ କରିଥିଲେ ତାର ଆଙ୍ଗୁଠିରେ
compromise affidavit ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ସାର୍ ସେଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ସେଇ କୋର୍ଟରେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଞ୍ଜନଗର କୋର୍ଟରେ ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପ୍ରମାଇଜ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଟା ଆନେକ୍ସ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
and you are in custody since when
1/8/25
on rejection order one pistol and live ammunition are weapon only seized
1/8/25
page 24 paragraph 4 on the contrary that on pistol with live ammunition and other weapon have been seized from the possession of the present petitioners. Investigation of the case is in progress.
Charge sheet submitted.
Charge sheet submitted, that is Annexure 4.
Annexure 4 to which 980?
4 and 5 I have annexed. 4 and 5 I have annexed.
Inta the annexure submitted achi 4 on.
No sir, later on I have annexed it.
Later on. And later on.
And that is filed copy. That's us.
ଆପଣ ତିନିଟା annexure
sir later on file କରିଛି ତା receipt ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଇଛି.
Are the land council for the petition of land council for the state submits that the petition is in the result of 1/8/2025. In the meantime, on completion of investigation,
29/9/25
charge sheet has been submitted on
29/9/2025
under section 296, 351 bracketed 2, 109, 115 bracketed 2, 126 bracketed 2, 118 bracketed 1, 324 bracketed 4, oblique 3(5) of the BNS and section 25 bracketed 1B bracketed A small a and 27 of the Arms Act. Land counsel for the petitioner filed the certified copy of the charge sheet taken on record. He further submits that there is no criminal antecedent against the petitioner, and to that effect he has produced the letter of the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Puri, which is also taken under. He submits that some of the co-accused persons have already been granted bail by this court in BLFL number $205 location. Files the bail or copies which are taken on record. Land counsel for the state, on the other hand, opposed the prayer for bail and submit some weapons were seized from the possession. Some weapons were seized from the possession of the petitioner. Considering the submission nature of accusation against the petitioner, absence of any criminal antecedent, release of the co-accused persons on bail, and period of detention in judicial custody, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail allowed.
Record is committed and sessions and ADJ Bhanjanagar.
ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି number
ନା ADJ Bhanjanagar.
କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାଇଁ
ନାଇଁ
ଗୋଟେ ମେମୋରେ ଲେଖି
କୋର୍ଟ ଇନ୍ ସେସିନ୍ କରିଦେଲେ ସାର୍ ହେଇଛି।
ସେଟା ତ ଆମେ ଲେଖୁଛୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ସେଟା ହେଇଛି।
ଆଉ ପୁଣି କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି? Yes, next.
Item 22.
May I please your lords? The petitioner is inside custody since 33 2025 and
Submitted on 4/12/25
my lord.
that trial has commenced and victim of rape has been examined in the trial court.
That is the
I
flag
asked
C
you
I have
to-
submitted. I have submitted the
Giving copy to the
my
state
lord.
council.
I have supplied
कौन सा था?
flag C my lord.
Flag C.
Yes.
Flag C is not the evidence of the victim. It is that 183 DNS.
Thereafter that is there.
Okay.
Lordship ତା ଭିତରେ victim ର ଅଛି ଆଉ mother of the
କେବେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
my lord yesterday
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି victim ର
my
trial court ର evidence
certified copy is also
pass
my lord.
एक मगेଇଦବ ସେ ଯୋଉ victim ର କେବେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ?
My lord yesterday I have filed sir.
Yesterday ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ମଗା ଏଇ କେସ୍ ରେ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି victim ର କୋର୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଡିପୋଜିସନ କପି ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି ଫାଇଲ ପଠେଇବା ପାଇଁ
This document I have filed online 183 ତାପରେ ଅଛି
the physical relationship with them and their
my lord
evidence ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ କଣ ଲେଖିକି ପଢନ୍ତୁ examination is chief ପଢନ୍ତୁ
I am the victim from informant. I know the accused Rameshwar Singh, who is standing in the dock as the accused A1. Rameshwar Singh sent me a Facebook friendship request in social media platform in 2022. The accused Rameshwar Singh also happens to be the elder brother of my classmate Madhu Singh. I and the accused Rameshwar Singh talked with each other through Facebook Messenger. Subsequently, the accused Rameshwar Singh gave me his telephone number through Facebook Messenger, after which we started talking with each other over mobile phone. Thereafter, the accused Rameshwar Singh gave a proposal of marriage to me. The accused Rameshwar Singh also introduced me before his family members, including his father, his younger brother Madhu, and wife of Madhu, etc. In 2023, the accused Rameshwar Singh returned to his home to village Chakidi under Bangiriposhi police station from his place of work in Tamil Nadu. Thereafter, in 2023, in month of January, we had for the first time real face-to-face conversation in my place of education, that is Mayurbhanj College of Nursing, Indapahi, Baripada, Mayurbhanj. On 12th and 25th January 2023, accused Rameshwar Singh called me to his house in village Chakidi. When I went to meet the accused Rameshwar Singh in his house, he kept physical relationship by committing rape on me in spite of my protest and saying no to accused Rameshwar Singh. In month of May 2023, the accused Rameshwar Singh took me to Krishna Lodge in Baripada to talk comfortably. There, the accused kept physical relationship with me by saying that we will marry. So, what problem I have got to keep physical relationship? The accused Rameshwar Singh recorded my nude video in Krishna Lodge while I was changing my dress. The accused thereafter went to Tamil Nadu for work. The accused blackmailed me emotionally over video call on WhatsApp to show my body parts if I love him. Thereafter, I showed my nude body parts to the accused Rameshwar Singh. The accused Rameshwar Singh took screenshots of my nude body parts on his telephone.
So you are keeping the relationship, not getting married to him, or and doing all these things.
And
taking
lastly, he
the
forced to change the religion.
My lord,
Huh?
Lastly, he forced to change the
My lord,
religion.
screenshots of the nude body parts and
my lord, what happened in this
Paragraph
case?
sending it to the family members and friends.
Your lordship, in the cross examination, kindly.
Para 8 stated that Rameswar Singh and his
My
family member have the act to change
cross-
religion from Hindu to Christian.
Yes, my lord, both are tribals. Thereafter, the victim came to know that the petitioner is a convertee, other community, my lord, and he is taking alcoholic drinks. That's why he denied that I will not marry you. Thereafter, the relationship broken, and in the affair, while my lord, the affair was lodged, there is, my lord, no allegation of rape. A single line is not there. Thereafter, the story, my lord, developed. And in the cross examination also, the victim has, my lord, also admitted that on her own will she
Because she was expecting that
yes,
you would marry her.
Yes, that is
But,
the fact, my lord. But all the relationship were, my lord, consensual one. And a major lady of 23 years, and petitioner is, my lord, 24.
when you were in custody,
My lord, 23 2025 30/3/2025 में
this in 2025.
my lord.
Have you got the copy of the charge sheet with you?
Yes.
Pass on the charge sheet. Were in custody since 33.
My lord, 33 my lord.
Are the London Council for the Petitioner London Council for the State. Considering the submission made by the London Council for the petitions, that the petition is in itself for petitions 33/2025. And charge sheet has already been submitted under section 351, bracket 3 and 64, bracket 2, bracket 3 of EMS, 67 and 67 bracket A, capital A of Information Technology Act and Orissa Freedom of Religion Act 1967, section 4 of Orissa Freedom of Choice. Copy of the charge sheet filed and taken on record, and the further submission of the Land Council that in the meantime, the victim, who is a married lady, a major lady, major girl, has been examined in the trial court, and from her deposition, it appears that it was a case of consensual sexual relationship between the two. And after going through the deposition of the victim and hearing the London Council for the State, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail subject to condition that he shall appear before the London Trial Court on each date to which the case shall be posted and shall not try to tamper with the evidence. Violation of any terms and conditions shall entail cancellation of bail. Allowed.
Deeply obliged.
May I please?
I know directed me to file the affidavit, antecedent affidavit, and regarding documents. Also, I am filed the documents, my lord. Now, one is the article, and another is the continuing.
Another is
continuing. The type of documents file certified for file.
there are, apart from this case,
my lord,
which is one under section, a case of murder, you have got two other cases instituted
because
and
of two antecedent, my lord, this case arises. This
Huh?
is a drowning case, my lord. Drowning case, my lord. And my lord, kindly, ଝିଅଟା ଗାଧେଇବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ପାଣି ନାଳରେ ବୁଡିଗଲା।
no, charge sheet has been submitted under 103.
103
How sir?
ଯେହେତୁ ଇଏ ଦିଟା ସେ ବି ତାର ସେମ୍ ଟାଇପ୍ ର ଜିନିଷ ସାର୍, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସେ ବୁଡିକି ମରିଛି। ଏଣ୍ଡ
Actually ତ ଦେଖାଯିବ ଇଏ।
ନାଇଁ, ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ ଅଲସୋ ଷ୍ଟେଟେଡ୍ hostile
When you are in custody.
My lord, I am a custody 1/9/2024.
And what are the offences under which charge sheet submitted?
Charge sheet is 1031.
1031.
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି?
238.
238.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
PMS.
Diatom test
238 ଆଚ୍ଛା, causing disappearance.
8ଟା ୱିଟନେସ୍ ହେଇସାରିଲେଣି ଆଜ୍ଞା, ସବୁ ଯାକ ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡିଂ ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ। ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ, ସାର୍ଟିଫାଇଡ କପି।
ବାକି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ କଣ ଅଛି କଣ ସେ ଯୋଉ ହୋଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ଯୋଉମାନେ? Yes, Mr.
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ମିସିଂ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ପରେ ମତେ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି।
ହଁ, ଠିକ ଅଛି। What are the materials against the petition? Case based on circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial evidence. ଜଣେ ଇଏକୁ ମାନେ ଜଣେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିଲା ଆମ ଭଉଣୀକି ଦେଖିଛୁ ନା, ହଁ ତ ଭଉଣୀ ମୋଟର ସାଇକେଲ କା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ପଳେଇଲା। ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଦ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ 161। ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ମିସିଂ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହେଲା। ମିସିଂ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ପରେ ସେ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି। ତାପରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ବନ୍ୟା ପାଣିରେ କି ସେ ଭାସିକି ଗୋଟେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲର ଗୋଟେ ଗାତରେ କି ଯେତେବେଳେ ପାଣି ସରିଯାଇଛି, ସେ ଗାତରେ ଇଏ ହେଇଛି।
କଣ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ ଅଛି କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
That is the that is 162 ମୋ ନାମ ଆଲୋକ ସାହୁ। ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନିକଟରେ ସଚେତନ ରହୁଛି।
You see, two important things as to the finding of the postmortem report. There is no external injuries or internal findings suggestive of throttling or strangulation. This is one. The second one is there is no external injury suggestive of forcible sexual intercourse. Basically, on local examination of the genitals of the deceased reveals expulsion of intact uterus and cervix to outside from the vaginal orifice due to advanced putrefaction, which is a natural decomposition process.
ସବୁ ଜାଗା PW6 is never mind. PW6 8ଟା ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ହେଇଛି। ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ମିସିଂ ରିପୋର୍ଟ। ଯେହେତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା 307 ରେ ଦିଟା କେସ୍ ଅଛି, ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି, ପୋଲିସ ଅନ୍ ପ୍ରିଜମ୍ପସନ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ତାକୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆରେଷ୍ଟ କରିଛି।
Or the Land and Council for the petition.
ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ୍ ଏନମିଟି ବି କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
The Land and Council for the petition has filed a comprehensive affidavit relating to the status of the criminal accusation, which is on the law. It's submitted by the Land Council for the petitioners that the petitioner is in the custody since 1/9/2023. Now he has been charged under section 103/51, only 238 of the BNS. And in the meantime, trial has commenced and 8 witnesses, including the informant, been examined in the trial court, and all of them have not supported the prosecution case. And they have been declared hostile by the prosecution. When counsel for the petitioner has filed the deposition copy, certified copy of the deposition copies, which are taken on record. He further submits that it's a case based on circumstantial evidence and the postmortem report indicates that the there was no external injury or internal finding suggestive of throttling or strangulation. There was no external injury suggestive of forcible sexual intercourse. However, the cause of death, the opinion on the cause of death was reserved pending datum test and chemical analysis report of the preserved routine viscera and other biological samples. ସେଟା ଆସିଥିବ ତାପରେ
ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ଅଛି ଯେ ଡ୍ରାଉନିଂ ବୋଲି ଡାଇଟ୍ରମ୍ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କହିଲା ଯେ ଡ୍ରାଉନିଂ ବାସ୍ ତଳକୁ ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସିଏ ଗୋଟେ ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଥିଲା ବଟ୍ ରୁଟିନ ଟେଷ୍ଟ ନହେଲା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କନଫର୍ମ ହବନି ନା
ସେଟା ଆସିନି
ତ ବାହାରେ ମନେକର ସେ ପାଣି ଭିତରକୁ ପଶିଥିବ ଲଙ୍ଗସ୍ ଫଙ୍ଗସ୍ ରେ ତ ଯୋଉଠୁ ସେ ଡେଡ୍ ବଡି ମିଳିଥାଏ ସେଠୁ ୱାଟର ଟା ନିଆଯାଏ ଏବଂ ଭିତରେ ତାର ସେ ଯୋଉ ମିଳିଲା ଭିସେରାରେ ତାକୁ ନିଆଯାଏ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କଲେ ଇଏ ସେଗୁଡାକ ଯୋଗୁ
କେମିକାଲଟା ତାର ଆସିବ
ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି ଡ୍ରାଉନିଂ ହବ ଅଦରୱାଇଜ ଯଦି ଆପଣ
ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଖାଲି କହିଛନ୍ତି ଡ୍ରାଉନିଂ ବୋଲି
କାରଣ ଥ୍ରଟଲିଂ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଙ୍ଗୁଲେସନ କରି ଡେଡ୍ ବଡିଟାକୁ ପାଣିରେ ପକେଇଲେ ଓବିୟସଲି ଡାଏଟମ୍ ଟେଷ୍ଟରେ କିଛି ମିଳିବନି ବୁଝିଲେ ତେଣୁ ଏଠି ଡାଏଟମ୍ ଟେଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ସେ ଯେହେତୁ ଥ୍ରଟଲିଂ ଆଉ ଇଏ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଙ୍ଗୁଲେସନ ଟାକୁ ରୁଲ୍ ଆଉଟ୍ କଲା
କିଛି
ଏବଂ ରୁଲ୍ ଆଉଟ୍ କଲା ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ କିଛି ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ ଲଭ୍ ଆଫେକ୍ସନ କିଛି ବି କୋଉଥିରେ ବି ଆସୁନି ସେ ବୁଡି
ହେଲା the Land Council for the petitioner filed the certified copy of the postmortem report which was taken on record. Land Council for the state produced the case diary, of course, the prayer for bail, however, doesn't dispute that it is a case based on circumstantial evidence, considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, nature of evidence available on record, absence of any direct evidence, and postmortem finding and period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody. I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail allowed.
Item 24.
Institutional persons have been imputed to Commission Office No. 20B2C.
CD is not available. We are sending the letter, but CD is not received.
CD9, commercial quantity.
Yes, ma'am.
And Council for the state seeks some further time to obtain the criminal antecedent case diary and also the criminal antecedent. Put up this matter in the second week of January 2026. Yes, next one.
Item 25.
May I please the petitioner is custody since 3/1/2024.
376 notice.
Yes, ma'am.
Or hella notice.
Notice that is not in report passing.
Report passing. Land Council for the state type Rani Vese Wakal number. Land Council for the state submitted that steps have already been taken after as per the order dated 31/10/2025 to serve notice on the informant. However, he is yet to receive the instructions whether the notice has been made sufficient on the informant or not, and whether the informant is interested to oppose the application of the petitioner, and if so, whether by engaging counsel on his own or a counsel from the High Court Legal Services Authority panel, and if he requires the engagement of a counsel from the High Court Legal Services Authority panel, a wakalatnama shall be collected from him. Of this matter after in the second week of January 2026. Yes.
Item 26.
Yes.
The petitioner inside custody mail at 13/9/2025 and lordship directed to file comprehensive affidavit. He has got 2 criminal antecedent, my lord. One CB PS case number 153/22.
File କଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା କରିଛି କାଲି କରିଛି
ଏଠି ଲାଗିନି ସାମିଲ ହେଇନି
ଆସିଛି
କପି ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏଟା ମଗେଇଛି
ଏଟା ଆସିଛି ଏବେ
ନାଇଁ ଆସିଛି କି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ କପି
କପି
ଦେଇଛି
ଦେଇଛି ଖାଲି
ସେ ଆର ଦିଟା କେସ୍ କଣ
ଗୋଟେ 394 ରେ ସେଟା ବେଲରେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 41 ଯାଇ 380 ରେ
ଏଇଟାରେ କଣ ଚୋରି ହେଇଥିଲା
ସେଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଟିରୁ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଗ୍ ଚୋରି ହେଇଛି ବ୍ୟାଗରେ 3 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଥିଲା ବୋଲି
ସିସିଟିଭି ଫୁଟେଜରେ ଜଣା ପଇଲା ନେଇଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ସିସିଟିଭି ଫୁଟେଜ ଏହାର କିଛି ନାହିଁ but they have arrested on the suspicion
No,
he was moving on that around that time
yes
yes, madam. The
charge sheet
statement of
submitted
Subrat Patra.
କେବେଠୁ ରହିଲେଣି
13/9/2025
13/9/2025
Minor.
charge sheet under section
303
charge sheet ହେଲାଣି ମିଷ୍ଟର
yes
ନାଇଁ
charge sheet submitted
କଣ
3032/35
3032 ଆଉ 35
Minor.
ଏଟା କଣ ଟେ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି
ଗୋଟେ ବେଲ୍ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ସେ ଯୋଉ କମ୍ପ୍ରେହେନ୍ସିଭ୍ ଆକ୍ସନ
or the land council for the petition and council for the state considering the submission made by the land council for the petition that the petition within judicial custody since 13/9/2025 he has been charged sheeted under section 303/2/3/5 of BNS and offences are traveled by magistrate and for the taking into account the comprehensive affidavit relating to the criminal activity filed by the land council for the petition and the bail order copy. And after hearing the land council for the state, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail subject to condition that he shall not indulge in any criminal activities. Yes, allowed.
Item 27.
May I please your lordship? Offense under section 21B of the NDPS Act, 168 of heroin. It is
168.
Miller.
What about the case diary and other things which were for which the case was adjourned? Mr.
My lord. Not received the LSTD.
Deny. ଆଉ କେତେଟା କେସ୍ ଅଛି ଏଟା କୋଉଠିଆ କେସ୍
Kondarpur case charge sheet has already been submitted with the petitioner in custody.
ଆପଣ ତାର ଅଛି ଚାର୍ଜ ସିଟ୍ କପି ଅଛି
Police paper.
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ କେଇଟା କେସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ଅଛି
Case ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଗୋଟେ ସେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ମାଗିଥିଲେ ଏକ୍ସାଇଜ ୟୁନିଟ କନ୍ଦରପୁର ପୋଲିସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି ତା ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ସାଇଡରେ ଅଛି ଏଟା ପ୍ରେୟାରଟା
ଏଟା ହଉଛି କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଟୁ ଦି ସିଏନଏସ୍ କୋର୍ଟାଲ ଅଫ ଦିସ୍ ୱାଣ୍ଟସ୍ ମେ ବି ଭେରିଫାଇଡ୍ ଆଟ ରିପୋର୍ଟ କଣ ଆସିଲା
ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି ଆସିଛି
ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ଆଡଭର୍ସ ଆଚ୍ଛା ବାକି ଏଟା ଓ ଏଟା ପିଆର ଫାଇନାଲ ପିଆର ହେଇଗଲାଣି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଚାର୍ଜ ସିଟ୍ କି ଚାର୍ଜ ଫ୍ରେମ୍ ହେଇଯାଇଛି
କେବେଠୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି
31/7/2025
ହଁ
31/7/2025
Council for the petitioner and counsel for the state. Considering the submission made by the land council for the petitioner, if the petitioner is in judicial custody since 31/7/2025, and the brown sugar stated to have been seized from the possession of the petitioner is lesser than commercial quantity, and therefore bar under section 37 of the NDPS Act is not applicable. And for the submission that the petitioner has got no criminal antecedent as per the report of the inspector in charge of Pandar Police Station, Kotak PD, and after going through the documents by the Land Council for the state and observing the Land Council for the state, documents filed by the Land Council for the petitioner, and hearing the Land Council for the state, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail allowed. Next.
Item 28.
28, my lord, of
Your lordship.
it is not received.
Behalf of Mr. Sukant Kumar Dalai, my lordship. Last occasion, the case is adjourned for having the injury report and the CD.
CD and
My
CD, my
lord
lord, is not
submitting the injury report, my lordship.
ଏଟା କଣ ଅଫେନ୍ସ କଣ?
My lordship, offense under section
307.
15 clause 2 189.
109 କେତେ ଜଣ injured ଆଜି?
My lordship, 3 persons are injured. One of them was suffering grievous injury on the right hand.
Head injury simple ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରହିଲା simple ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଥିବ abrasion ଦିଟା ଅଛି ସେଟା simple ଆଚ୍ଛା ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ grievous ଅଛି ସନ୍ତୋଷ ବେହେରାର lacerated wound on the right hand କେବେଠୁ ରହିଲାଣି?
My lordship, custody since 2011, 2025.
1911
My lordship, 2011.
are the Learning Council for the State considering the age of the petitioner, which is 65 years, and each period of detention since such and such date, and there are 3 injured persons, out of which 2 have sustained simple injury and 1 has sustained grievous injury. The certified copy of the injury reports are filed and taken on record. And after hearing the land council for the state, I am inclined to release the petition on bail allowed. Yes, next.
Item 29.
So officer 21C indicates so 168 gram of heroin.
So it's like criminal antecedent and
that we are sending the letter, but we are not received because of the IAS Balbiri sub-inspector in charge of Unit 1 also sent the letter to the IAS Boiri. That some antecedent they are not received.
Antecedent there?
However, I have sent the request to the IAS Boiri. Boiri case actually criminal antecedent.
ତଳ କୋର୍ଟରେ ଯୋଉ ବେଲ୍ ଅର୍ଡର ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଠି କିଛି ଲେଖା ହେଇନି କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଭିତରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କହୁଛନ୍ତି what is your instruction?
No criminal.
କୋଉ ବେସିସରେ ଆପଣ since when you are in custody?
30/10/2025.
30/10 ରହିଲାଣି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏତେ ସମୟ ଆପଣ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆଣିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଟା ଲେସର ଦେନ୍ କମର୍ସିଆଲ କ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟିଟି
Lesser than also.
This matter was taken up on 18/12/2025. On that day, the Learning Council for the state took time to obtain the case diary as well as the instruction about the criminal antecedent against the petition. Learning Council for the petition state has neither produced the case diary nor the instruction relating to the criminal antecedent. Stop. Considering the submission made by the Learning Council for the petitioner, that the petitioner is in judicial custody since
Series
2025 and the quantity of brown sugar,
brown heroin 160 gram of heroin.
Brown sugar stated to have been seized from the possession of the petitioner is lesser than commercial quantity and therefore bar under section 37 of the NDPS Act is not applicable. And what about this PR submitted and final PR and the investigation has made substantial progress. After hearing the Learning Council for the state, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail, subject to condition he shall not indulge in any criminal activities and shall appear before the Learning Trial Court on each date to which the case shall be posted. Violation of any terms and conditions shall entail cancellation of bail. Yes, next.
Oh, blessed man.
Item 30.
108 against the white man. Section 108 very copy. Acha ki appear court tele Vishwaranjan Swami. Yes, sir. You have received the copy of the bail application.
Yes, sir.
So just one. You have received the case diary?
Yes, my lord.
So since when this petitioner is in custody?
24/11/2025.
24/11/2025. 25.
Admitted case of the prosecution is that I have been out of away from the husband.
From who is the petitioner?
Petitioner
is the wife.
Wife.
My lord,
Husband in Bangalore.
And petitioner wife, yes, husband होची तारो deceased.
Deceased husband.
In Bangalore, ठीक है रो. This is नाला Abhinav Singh. अच्छा. How he died? My lord, there are two things, my lord. One, he has consumed poison. No, as per the PM report, what PM report is that, my lord, is uncertain, but not both hanging as well as taking potassium cyanide. Both hanging. And yes, and moreover, it's clearly indicated in postmortem report, my lord, that he has addiction to cannabis as well as alcohol. No, this lady was staying with her husband. No, her lady was staying in Bhubaneswar, working for Infosys, my lord. And they had been separated according to the prosecution case on the 1st of July 2024. Then what are the offences alleged? Alleged offences, my lord, I have abated her. Abated suicide. When nothing, my lord, FIR doesn't even spell out that. Just a minute. Abatement of suicide. 108, then 35. Yes. Then 35. Intimidation and one bracket rate 2. Intimidation 2 years. 50506. You want? Yes, old 506. But old 506. 2 years. Okay. 2 years. So now my lord, intimidation to me, my lord, here, the court. बाहर के भी इतला दी जाना तो भी marriage was solemnized my lord on 30 से marriage. Yes, sir. And any issue out of wedlock? No, my lord. Since when they were staying separately? My lord, their prosecution case is that I have been staying separately from him from first week of July 2024. First week of July 2024. Yes. He commits suicide on 24/11. Our case is that I began to live on the very days he committed suicide. You were taken into judicial custody. Here. No. Thereafter, my lord. Then when you were taken into custody? I was another FIR, but no FIR was in that place. Sir, I just want to know that the date of occurrence is 24/11. Yes, 2025. FIR is dated 12/2/2011. Date of FIR la 12/2 अच्छा 24/11/2000 okay. Date of occurrence if it is 24/11/2024 24 that but date of 25 25 that is the date of death was 10/2/2025. FIR was lodged on 12/2/2025. Yes, in Lalbagh police station, Qatar. Just a minute. Date of FIR 12/2/2025 তাহলে ডেট কে ভেলা 10/2/2025 हां सिया कोनंती 10/2/2025 रे ডেথ ହେଲା ଆଉ ମାନେ ଅକରେନ୍ସ ହେଇଛି 10/2/2025 ରେ ଡେଥ୍ ହେଇଛି FIR ହେଲା 12/2/2025 ରେ and you are taken into judicial custody when 24/11/2025 ठीक तो yes madam. What are the materials against him? The suicidal note. That was the suicidal note. That was the sheet and that is just a minute. Suicidal note. On let me suicidal note. Pass on करो. Sorry, Mama, Papa.
The last part is important. So, Mama.
Sorry, Mama, Papa, Oppa, I could not handle more cases. Oh, time bhitar achi ki onne
yes,
बहुत केस है
ठीक टाइप रखे मैट्रिमोनियल
मैट्रिमोनियल अछि एनआर बुक केस आगुर से जे भी दै छी
हां से मैट्रिमोनियल डिस्प्यूट no my lord furthermore my lord he was caught red handed in a with women and he was arrested from there in Bhubaneswar.
My life does not mean anything now.
I am tired.
My
life to all
my well-wisher, please bear with me
and vibe to my songs. My younger brother Situ and Sriya will take my place. My investment in so and so, invest so and so, so and so. Please ask Pinku to retrieve my deposits. My vault is in my contact so and so. My password is laptop my tablet password also one of these.
Deepika has knowingly. That is very important, madam.
Deepika has.
Yes.
Deepika की जो
Wife, the petitioner.
petitioner.
Yes.
Deepika has knowingly gave false allegation against me to destroy me and my family repeatedly. I did not do anything to her, but she has been manipulative enough. She has tortured and blackmailed me, extracted money, pulled iPhone, etc. She is a devil. I need justice. She kept meeting me regularly at Katak New Guest House, CDA, and then gave the second one. So please pray my sons in my funeral. 8,000 suicidal.
Yes.
Madam, we kindly see the postmortem report.
Postmortem report.
Yes.
Hold करचंदी.
Yes, yes, sir.
अच्छे आराम से. देखिए postmortem report आ गाड़ी में.
Page annexure 5 is that CD.
Postmortem report.
Cannabis addiction, consumption of potassium
tried is instructed to submit visceral contents to forensic science laboratory. Other cause of death could be
cause of death, my lord, is one of the can you see next day the opinion of death, my lord. What he does, my lord, after consuming the poison, he hangs himself.
No, therefore the there should be a column regarding cause of death. तो खाली लिखा ला इंजुरी लिखा ला मसल बोन so and so এটা মানে কিছু cause of death আসেনি না কোন
My lord, here reserved pending chemical examination.
Whether the chemical examination report taken produce college a final opinion the baga.
That is the investigation going on.
Investigation is going on. But as it appears, no external injury was present for the body.
Yes.
Eta gote kotha hoiche. And thorax, skull and vertebral column, that was abdomen, everything was intact. Muscles, so and so. Yeah. What about the stage of investigation?
Continuing, madam. Charge sheet not committed.
12/2/2025 statement conclude in investigation.
Page 89, my lord, we kindly see there is a my lord, we kindly see wounds and position, the last page 89 of the postmortem.
'89.
Yes, my lord.
It was 89.
Yes, sir. But we kindly see that external examination. That last mark of ligature on the neck and dislocation, etc.
नहीं ताधेरे तो किसी नहीं सेटा column रे सेटा रही
I'm sorry,
that is the column, but if it would have been found that is why the reason has been mentioned that no external injury was found.
Yes,
Otherwise it would have been found motive that So that is a format.
Yes,
If any,
I'm sorry, my lord, I got it.
no, there is no material of any suicidal case, like as you say, asphyxia or all. That is nothing there.
It's a consumption of,
But that has not been, that is yet to be ascertained because viscera has been, test has, is yet to be conducted. Yes, Mr. Nayak, and what do you say?
And yeah, after seeing your lordship, the suicidal note, my lord,
Yeah.
Deepika has knowingly gave false allegations against me to destroy me and my family.
Yeah.
Repeatedly, I did not do anything to her, but she has been manipulative enough. She has tortured and blackmailed me and extracted money, gold, iPhone, etc. She is a devil. I need justice. She has kept meeting for regularly at Kotak New Guest House, Shide, and then gave.
So the question is whether the cases which have been instituted at all by the lady against the deceased, whether those are correct allegations or not, that is to be proved
Yes.
ultimately.
Yes.
But it is his assumption
Yes.
that whatever cases have been instituted are false. So that cannot be a ground to commit suicide. So if he is thinking that whatever has been lodged against me are false, then you fight it, you should have fight it out
That
and
is not-
prove that it is false.
That is not the
Why
only
you
ground. He
committed
has made my
suicide?
life hell, my lord. Your lordship may
It was
kindly see
very bad.
in a case, my lord, where a lady, my lord, dies, and the husband, my lord, is an accused. And
So,
any
every wife who has filed a case against the
my lord,
husband,
I would have committed
and
suicide
the
already.
husband will commit suicide, and the case will be instituted against the wife for abatement of suicide.
no, if there is no reason, nothing, my lord. But if he has mentioned the reason, if he said that this is the reason, my lord, and investigation is continuing, my lord, cause of
All
death
right.
is that
Are
not.
the learned counsel for the petitioner and counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner
After this
is
submission,
a
charge
lady, and she is the wife of the deceased Abhinav Singh, and in judicial custody since 24/11/2025. The death of the deceased took place on 10/2/2025, and the affair was lodged on 12/2/2025. And the investigation has made substantial progress, and the marriage between the petitioner and the deceased was solemnized on 30/11/2022, and some matrimonial dispute was there between the parties for which some cases were instituted, but they were staying separately since first week of July 2024, and the husband, the deceased husband has committed suicide, and it appears from the postmortem report that there was no external injury present over the body, and all the uh, structures of the body like skull and vertebral column, thorax, abdomen, genitourinary organs were found to be intact, and the muscles, uh, in the muscles, bones, and joints, no deformity was seen. The doctor conducting PM has preserved the viscera and sent it and asked it to be instructed it to be submitted to the forensic science laboratory for chemical analysis. The Land Council submits that since in the absence of the petitioner, the the deceased has committed suicide, and there is no clinching material regarding the proximate link between the conduct of the petitioner with the commission of suicide by her deceased husband, uh, and for the taking into account the proviso to section so and so on, 437 law, Jota Thila, the bail application may be favorably considered. The Lion Council for the state, on the other hand, produced the case diary and faced the suicidal note in which the deceased has mentioned as follows, quote it, pura interpretation. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the state further submitted, since the investigation is under progress, bail should not be granted. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, nature of accusation, against the petitioner, the progress of investigation, the postmortem report finding, and the surrounding circumstances under which the deceased alleged to have committed suicide. I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail subject to condition that the petitioner shall cooperate with the investigation and appear before the London trial court on each date to which the case shall be posted. Violation of any terms and condition shall entail cancellation of bail allowed if you okay. London counsel for the informant also opposes to as well. Any password, madam?